All right, guys, my absolute favorite part of teaching this pitch is the strategy angle of it. There just is no better pitch, in my opinion. It's got the applications up and down across the board. You can literally throw this pitch any situation, any hitter, any game, any count, any time. Okay, so let's just break down some situations where you're going to throw it. I'll draw a little box like a strike zone, and we'll show you exactly kind of where you should throw it and how to get hitters out with it and how it opens up a lot of possibilities for you. Okay, so you are going to excuse my artwork first. Okay, that's the first thing we're going to do. So I've actually gotten quite proficient at drawing this stick figure. That is a hitter and that is a bat. So I can draw, if you could make a living drawing this stick figure alone, I would be all right. Okay? So let me just change the camera a little bit. So that is a hitter. Maybe it's a little uni, a little belt. Okay, there you go. All right. Yeah, it's got kind of a long trunk there. So that's not important for our discussion. But let's start off with, I'm going to take you through every single count that we can throw, that you will be faced, and then we'll look at some situations too, okay? So let's go through the counts. 0-0, okay, 0-1, 0-2, excuse me, whoops, 1-1, 1-1, 1-2, 2-1, 2-2, right, 2-3, and 3 and 2. Did I get them all? 0-1, 0-2, right? 1-1, 1-2, 1-3. We'll put it there. Oh. No. No, got them all, right? 3 and 1. That's what I'm missing. 1 and 3. That's not like I haven't been around this game for my whole life, so invented a new count. All right. So let's take all these down. I'm actually glad this came out last because this is like my favorite one, and this is the most freeing count that there is. Okay, 0-0. So how can you throw this pitch 0-0? Well, here's the cool part. This pitch can be used as an out pitch, and it could also be used as a location pitch. Okay, it can actually be used even to throw the ball inside. Very, very cool. So let's say you got an 0-0 count. What do most pitchers start off with? Fastball. So let's say you got a fastball hitter up there, maybe a leadoff hitter. He's taking a couple whacks. Maybe you got a 4-hitter, likes first pitch fastballs. He's looking for it. We can throw this ball right here. Now this would be our target. Let me just draw the zones here. This would be our target with the ball. Okay, so let's say we're going to throw a fastball over the plate. That would be our target, fastball over the plate. We're going to throw the same target with a sinker, but because we're going to get this movement, now this pitch ends up here. It ends up in this quadrant here. Becomes a low end pitch, pretty difficult to hit. So are we in the strike zone? Yeah, we're in the strike zone here. Okay, but we're not just going fastball right down the middle. Okay, we're in the strike zone. We're making a good pitch. So let's take the situations where we would be kind of maybe forced to throw a fastball, or it looks like we're going to throw a fastball. Well, that could be 0-0. That could even be 2-1. Okay. Actually, yeah, 2 and 3 is not a count. Why didn't you guys say anything? As you can see, numbers are not my strong point. So it works there. It can actually work even 3 and 2 if we need to come over the plate. Depends on the hitter. And my favorite count, it works in is 3-1. I'm going to talk more about that later. So now it gives us 4 counts that we can throw a fastball in. And we can throw it right over the plate. Okay? So we can go over the plate. We're still covering. We're still in the strike zone. We're still throwing a strike. But we're not just sizzling one in there. Okay? We're getting the ball with a little bit of movement. So I always ask pitchers this. Remember the last home run you gave up? And everybody can remember with amazing accuracy the last home run they gave up. But ask, ask a pitcher this. Would you like to go back and face that hitter again? And this time, I'll give you a ball with a little bit of movement. I'll give you 3 or 4 inches of movement. Hey, maybe we get him to pop up, ground out, maybe it's just a fly ball, whatever. Every pitcher wants that back again, okay? So that's how we would throw it in the zone. So let's go through now all these other possibilities, okay? So let's take some of these other counts, okay? Let's take the 2 strike counts, okay? So let's say 0-2. 2 strikes belongs to the pitcher, okay? Absolutely belongs to the pitcher. So we want to throw a pitch that's an out pitch, right? So in other words, we want to expand the plate. Expand the plate means this. Throw a ball that looks like a strike and ends up being a ball, okay? So let's just take one example, all right? Let's say we're going to throw our sinker here. We're going to go low. That's our target. We're throwing to our target, and the ball is going to end up here, outside the strike zone. You could even go here to here. Doesn't matter if you got a lefty up. We're going to talk about why it's good for lefties in a little bit. Let me make a little note. Why good for lefties, so I don't forget. Left-handed pitchers and right-handed pitchers. Okay, so we could throw it here and end up out. Actually, this ball will end up here. This gives us options to make this an out pitch. Ching-Ming Wang uses an out pitch. Halliday uses an out pitch. You're going to see some videos. I'll try and put together a little video compilation of where you see sinkers ending up. So now let's check off the count so we can use this. 0-2, 1-2, 2-2, and 3-2. So now we can even throw 2 different types of pitches, 3-2. Let's say we have a tough situation and it's maybe, I don't know, bases loaded or man on first and second. We don't want another walk. It depends. Maybe there's no outs, man on first and second. We don't want to walk a guy. Then we can go with the one right down the middle and catch the plate. Well, let's say it's 3-2, nobody on, 1 out, 2 outs, no outs. We want to make the right pitch, right? So now we go with this pitch. So it's 2 versions that we can use on 3 and 2. Okay? So let's go through again. Draw these in here so we know what we're talking about. Again, any questions, guys, you just email me. So let's take these other counts. Okay, we have 0-1 and 1-1. We might even be able to throw, well, let's just focus on those for now. So let's just say we're ahead in the count a little bit, because actually 1-1, you're ahead in the count a little bit. You don't want to go outside the strike zone right away, because 0-1 and 1-1, the hitter's really not going to chase. They're not at that phase yet where they're going to start chasing balls, right? So we want to kind of keep it somewhat in the strike zone, okay? We don't want to just, throw a ball that's totally out of the strike zone, but we also don't want to be totally in the strike zone either, right? So our target for our over the plate pitch was here to here, right? Our out pitch, let's just say, was here to here. So now we're going to throw one that's kind of in between. Actually, let me give a little bit more room here. So we want to throw one that's kind of in between. So let's say our out pitch was here to here. This one might be here to here. So it might not get out of the zone. Might stay in the zone a little bit, but it becomes a tough pitch to hit. Now, is this going to take some practice? Yeah. I mean, right off the bat, you're going to be using it, this one and this one, right off the bat. Because those are the 2 easiest. You can just get in the strike zone with it, right? Or get it used as an out pitch. That's easy to do. This one is kind of the advanced one. That's going to take a little bit of time to kind of get, because you need to see that little difference in there. But if you're worried about that, you can always go to this one. Actually, you go to either too. So it depends. If you got a hitter that's a little bit of a chaser, let's say you got a 4-hitter up, like a Sammy Sosa type, who's going to swing at anything, then maybe you throw this, right? Let's say you got a contact hitter up, who's going to put the ball in play, then maybe you go here, okay? So we got these counts covered too. Okay, when else could you use this one, this advanced one? Well, you could use it 2-2 as well, right? You can use it 3-2. You can even use it 3-1 if you got really great control over it. Okay, so now let me talk to you about, let me go over why it's good for a left-handed pitcher, right-handed pitcher. If you're a right-handed pitcher and you're facing a left-handed batter, it's always moving away from them. Okay? If you're a left-handed pitcher and you face your right-handed batters, remember your pitches are now going this way. So has anyone ever told you why it's good to be a lefty? It's good to be a lefty because the rest of the world is righty, and now you can throw a pitch that moves away from a hitter. Very few hitters are very good in that lower away position. Okay, so that's why it's a great pitch for that. So that's really the strategy of it. You can throw it anytime. It frees you up. But let me talk to you about 3-1, 3-2. I always ask pitchers, is 3-1, 3-2, or is 3-1 a bad count? Right? We hate 3-1 counts. I used to talk to pitchers, ask them all the time. All of them say 3-1 count's the worst count. Because they feel one thing, 3-1. They feel like they don't want to walk the hitter. So you'll never be a successful pitcher if you're moving away from something, if you're fearing a situation. You always want to be doing the right thing. The problem is we don't see a lot of options. When it's curveball or changeup, we don't have a lot of control over it. We don't see a lot of options 3-1. So in anything, in baseball or in life, when we don't feel like a lot of options, we feel trapped. And we feel when we're trapped, it's because we feel like we're avoiding something. We're avoiding a situation that we can't do anything else. So because we fear walking a hitter, now we feel like we have to throw this fastball right over the plate, and we are locked into it. And everybody knows it. So it's like the worst situation. But now that situation goes away. Because now we can throw our sinker 3-1. Now, again, situation dictates. If you've got the winning run and the bases are loaded and the winning tying runs on third base, or even first and second and the winning or tying runs on third base, second base late in the game, okay, we're not going to screw around so much here. I would say later on when you get really proficient, yeah, make the right pitch, but be smart, okay? So with that in mind, this completely frees up 3-1. Completely frees it up. It now lets you kind of breathe. It gives you an option. Now here's the other advantage. The hitter thinks what? Fastball. The whole world is throwing a fastball 3-1, especially at amateur levels, even a lot of lower pro levels. So now you're throwing something that has a little bit of movement in the zone. So he's thinking, yes, right? He is thinking, yes, fastball is coming. He sees this ball that comes in here, and it goes. Simple as that. It's one of the best parts of a sinker is it looks like a fastball and it's in the fastball family. So that's strategy, how to use it.